Hi, welcome to Jaguar Land Rover Edmonton. This is the In Control Touch Pro in our full-size Range Rover. I'll go over some of the features throughout this awesome system in here. The first box on this touchscreen is your music. So you can go into Source to pick where your music is coming from. You can pick between Sirius radio, regular radio, and media library. As soon as you pair your phone to the car, your phone will also pop up there as a media source. So say you select radio, you can go through after, you can go into your favorites here, and it'll find all of the radio stations that it's favorited. You can go through, just scroll through them like this, tap on stars to favorite, tap on stars to unfavorite. You go into your find, you're able to go by channel number, you can also go by genre, or you can just go scrolling through the list of channels here. The next box over here, this is your climate. So if you tap there, you're able to pick where you want the air to go in the vehicle, as well as sync all the temperatures to the driver control. You can also control the rear climate from here, as well as lock out the rear climate controls. The far button is your seats. So you're able to turn on your heated and cooled seats from here by just tapping these power buttons and then adjusting with the up and down arrows on either side. 3 levels of heat and 3 levels of cool for driver and passenger. This box here is your phone. So if you select this one, it's going to have you pair your phone. So you can go through, you can tap on pair new device, and then if you go onto your phone, you're able to select whatever shows up here. So it tells you to look for Range Rover. So if you select Range Rover on your phone, you just tap yes, and then your device is paired. Nice and easy. This box here is your navigation. So if you tap on your navigation, it'll pop up like this. You can tap on these boxes down at the bottom, lets you just enter in destinations and addresses. If you go under destinations, this will be all of your saved addresses. So your favorites, home, recent addresses, as well as shared addresses. So you can have an address texted to one of your friends from the car to let them know where you're headed to or how far away you are. In the middle is search. So this is going to find you gas stations, places to eat, places to park. You can just select what you're looking for. So if you're looking for a gas station, it'll populate the closest gas stations near you. You can just scroll through the long list here, or by tapping this arrow. You can also go onto the touch screen, just here, on the actual map, and select like this. And then I'll give you directions to that selected gas station. If you go into type address, it lets you just type in a full address. So once you've selected an address, you're able to tap on this star here to put it into your favorites and then edit the name. Or you can also just delete it from your favorites like this. You're also able to share this location. So if you want it to, if it's connected to your phone and you have contacts and internet connection for your vehicle, you're able to then share this location with your friends. If you go and tap on this P, it's going to find you parking near there. You can also tap on the phone just to phone them directly. So on the second screen here, we have your eco data. Now this is just going to tell you how good on gas you're being in the vehicle and what you can fix in your driving style to be more fuel efficient. You can also go to fuel efficiency to tell you what is using up the most fuel. So right now you've got your heated seats, heated steering wheel, and AC all going. But if you start to turn those devices off, it will then become more fuel efficient. Next you have your camera. So if you tap this, it'll just bring up your nice 360 camera for this vehicle. You can then select individual cameras that you'd like to see as well. Or you can just put it back to the 360 camera. Of course, when you put the car in reverse, it's just going to bring up the backup camera. You have in-control apps. It's just another app you can get for your phone. Lets you put some of the apps from your phone up onto the main screen here. You have a web browser and you have live navigation. Both of those will require a data plan for the vehicle. Live navigation gives you traffic alerts, construction, stuff like that. You have your seat controls for your heated, cooled seats again, as well as a valet mode. So when you're, say you're bringing your car in for servicing here at Land Rover Jaguar Edmonton, if you don't want anyone to be able to use this screen at all, you just go through and just put in a valet mode. What it does is just turns this screen off, that way we're just able to drive the car and that's all. When you get back into the vehicle, you can then re-enter in your PIN. You have your contacts here from your phone. So here are your voice commands. So you're able to go through and get a tutorial on all the voice commands that you have, as well as bring up just a list of voice commands that you're able to control, and then turn on voice tags for individual things. So if you want to have voice tags for phone and radio, you're able to turn those on here. You have Bluetooth settings, so that's just going to let you pair another device as well as delete other devices. In this vehicle you have ambient lighting, so you can actually pick the kind of lighting you want on the interior of the vehicle at night. It gives you a nice wide range of colors to pick from. You can also pick the brightness or turn it off completely. So you have 4x4 information. What this is going to do is bring up information to help you take this vehicle off-road. So right here, if you tap your driver assistance or drive assist, what it's going to do is it's just going to bring up cameras around the vehicle as well as your drivetrain response. You have a low traction launch. It's just going to help you in slipperier situations to get the vehicle moving from a stop. You also have off-road information here. Just brings up a drivetrain and to tell you where the power is going in the vehicle and which individual wheel has the most power. You can also select what angle your vehicle is sitting at and bring up a compass for the vehicle as well. So now on this box is your vehicle dimensions. So this is going to tell you the size of the vehicle at any given point. So in the vehicles with the air suspension, if you raise and lower the vehicle, the height is going to change based on the height of the vehicle. You're also able to change that between meters and feet. At the very bottom of the screen, you have your home button, your settings, your navigation, phone, music, seats, your cameras. Your parking sensors is just going to let you turn the parking sensors on and off, and then your park assist to help you park the vehicle. So this is going to control the steering wheel. You'll just control the gas and the brake. You pick if you want it to parallel park, perpendicular park, or exit from a park. Or you can turn it off completely. If you swipe back on this screen, you're able to create a custom home screen. You tap and hold on these boxes here, tap and hold on the empty screen here, it'll pop up with some empty boxes like so. So you tap the power button, the plus button there, and it'll let you pick what you'd like there. So if you want to put in search new destination, just like this, you can also go into here and have it a button for your contacts list, like that. If you have a selected favorite radio station, you're able to do that. You're also able to turn on a favorite heated seat position or cooled seat position. So say when you get into the car, you don't want it to go into the seats menu. You can go and select what your favorite position for the heated or cooled seat is. Press OK. And then when you get into the car, you can just tap that button and it will turn on your heated seats or cooled seats to your favorite setting. So if we tap the settings button just down here, this will give you access to a few of the settings throughout the vehicle. You have home settings, so this lets you pick a wallpaper, as well as what screen you want to open to. So if we select wallpaper, like this, we can hit the home button. As you can see, there's a different wallpaper there than the original black screen. So if we go into settings again, so you have your all settings here, what that's going to give you access to is all of your settings throughout the vehicle. So if you go into general, this is going to give you access to time and date, display settings, and a screensaver. Under screensaver, you can select a screen for the vehicle to turn on. Like this, it'll give you a selection of a few photographs of the vehicle as well as the Land Rover logo. And you can pick how long you want before that screen turns on. Under features, this will give you settings for each of the individual menus throughout the vehicle. So first is home. This gives you access to all of your home settings. So now here you have your navigation settings. So if you tap on navigation here, it'll let you go through and edit profiles that you have set up for your navigation, as well as go through and play with the map features as well. You can scroll through just like this, and then select on the desired menu you want to control. So if you want alerts, you can go into here and turn on and off select alerts for when you're driving. So if you want it to warn you when you're low on fuel and won't make it to your destination, you can have it there. You can also select a preferred fuel station. So if you go in and look up a preferred fuel station, like this, it will always look for the closest, say, Shell gas station. You can also turn on and off My Commute, so it'll just keep track of your most common driven route, and then if there's any issues along that route when you go to leave in the morning, it's going to find you an alternate route, so you're hopefully avoiding traffic. So you have your media control here. So basically you can go through and play with different settings for AM, Sirius, and media library. You can also go into your audio settings to just pick how you'd like your sound system set up. You have your climate settings just right here. So if you want the auto heated front windshield and rear defrost to come on, as well as your airflow controls between quiet, balanced, and powerful. You also have air purity. You can pick, basically what it does is it picks how quick before the recirculate air automatically comes on. We usually leave it set to medium, but if you want, you can change it up to high. So here we have connectivity. What this lets you do is it lets you turn on a Wi-Fi hotspot in the vehicle. So if you have a data plan for your vehicle will actually have Wi-Fi in it. So you can turn that on from here. If you type your hotspot settings, this will give you the network name and the Wi-Fi password. If you go back, you can turn on Wi-Fi here. And what this lets you do is connect the vehicle to the Wi-Fi at your house. So you can scroll through the list of Wi-Fi networks and select which one you'd like to connect to. Now you have settings for in-control apps. Basically it lets you turn it so that as soon as you plug in your phone, it will automatically open up in-control apps. You have settings for your live navigation, so if you'd like to create or delete your live account, that can be done through here. So if you tap this settings button, you'll be able to go ahead and hit this power button just to turn off the touchscreen. You just tap it again, turns it right back on. So if you tap the settings button here, you're able to go and adjust the brightness of this screen. This will not make a noticeable difference until nighttime though. So thank you for watching this tutorial on the Range Rover InControl Touch Pro system. If you'd like more information, please come into our dealership here at Land Rover Jaguar Edmonton. Take a closer look at the vehicle.